Hey guys, good morning. Happy Thursday. There is a change in our lesson plans. I've decided to push off the theme discussion. Today we're going to do some character analysis. So we came up with this really fun activity that's called Color by Character. Before we start, I am just going to go over describing your characters. Obviously, there's Mr. Terupt, who is the new fifth grade teacher. He obviously gets into the terrible accident and falls into a coma, but before that, he makes some really great relationships with his students. He teaches them valuable lessons throughout the book, even when he is in the coma. Peter happens to be the class clown. Peter is also the one who feels the weight and the heaviness and the guilt of what happened to Mr. Terupt. Jessica is the new girl. If you remember, she moved from California because her father and mother have divorced because her father has a new girlfriend. Luke is the brain. Luke is the kid who wants to be the smartest kid in the class. He does the most work on every project. He tries to get the best grades, and obviously we see a couple times where he gets frustrated when Peter makes a lucky guess and ends up getting something right over him. Alexia is what we would like to call the queen bee, and also these descriptions that I'm reading to you are on the back of the book. So if you have the book, you can look at them, but Alexia we're going to call the queen bee because she's a mean girl at the very start of this book and through most of it. It's not until the accident where she really turns around and becomes nice or shows her niceness. Jeffrey is considered the slacker, but we know that that's not true. Jeffrey thinks school is awful. He doesn't know why he should bother caring, and when he finally does care, Mr. Terupt gets in an accident. Danielle is the pushover. We're calling Danielle the pushover because she very much lets Alexia get away with whatever she wants. She's mean to her. She doesn't say nice things to her, and Danielle just kind of lets it happen. And finally, Anna is the shy one. Anna kind of keeps to herself at all times, and she doesn't really like attention on her. But we've seen all of these characters really change throughout the book, which is awesome. So, for this activity, again, it's called Color by Character. You are going to read the clues below and decide who the character is or who said the quote. Then use the color code to color by character. All right. Here are your colors. Mr. Terupt is yellow. Luke is gray. Alexia is gold. Anna is orange. Jeffrey is green. Peter is blue. Danielle is purple. And Jessica is pink. So we're going to do the first 10 together. There are 40 of these total, so you will do the last 30 by yourself. All right, number 1 says like often. If you remember, Alexia, Miss Queen Bee, is the one who says like all the time. So we're going to highlight that, come up to not this one, not the A, but the one next to it, the little highlighter pen. And we're going to find gold. I'd say that's pretty gold, right? Yeah. All right, number 2, lives on a farm. This was in the early chapters when we found out that Danielle actually lives on a farm. So we're going to highlight again, go up to the highlighter, and make her purple. Okay, starts a girl war. Again, we have Miss Queen Bee, so we have to highlight in gold. Alexia tries to start a girl war between Jessica and Danielle. All right, brother named Michael. This is the brother that unfortunately passed away previously, so this would be Jeffrey. So we're going to highlight this green. And that looks like the green, right? Yeah. He loves to read. Who is this? Loves to read. Probably the brain. So we're going to do gray for that. Moved from California. I'm sorry, boys and girls, I changed my mind. This is Mr. Terupt. We know that Mr. Terupt loves to read because when him and Jessica first meet in the beginning of the book, Jessica is super nervous about it being her first day, and so is Mr. Terupt because it is his first day as well. He tells her that he loves to read a good book and compliments her on the book that she has in her hands. So I apologize. Number 5 is yellow, Mr. Terupt. All right, speaking of Jessica, Jessica moved from California, so number 6 we're going to highlight pink. Number 7, writes in play format. So this is the one who starts their chapters as like Act 1, Scene 1, Act 10, Scene 1, Final Scene, Act 1, or Final Act, Scene 1. That would be Jessica again, so we're going to highlight pink. Mom is studying art. Whose mom is studying art? Anna's mom is studying art, so we're going to highlight in orange. That looks different, right? Yeah. Won't let Anna hide all year. Who is giving Anna all this attention that maybe she doesn't want, maybe she does? It is Mr. Terupt. So we'll highlight that yellow. And finally, number 10, brings Mr. Terupt a book at the hospital. So we're going to come back to this conversation that we have. He shares his love of reading with Jessica, and Jessica is the one that brings the Al Capone book to the hospital. All right, so this is a pretty easy assignment. You are more than welcome to use your book to get through this. So let's look. So young and athletic looking, likes happy endings, good at school, is told it's not your fault by Jessica, breaks the silence in his home, has a $1 word project, hates school and everything about it, learns from the characters in the books, the class clown, makes fun of Danielle while pretending to be friends with her, quiet and well-behaved, tells Jessica he is new too, a smart aleck. So this kind of means like he's fresh. He's a smart aleck. He or she, I should say. Cries about putting the plants in a box, creates a puddle in which the principal steps in and falls in. That would be class clown. Confronts Alexia about being mean, throws an ice ball, causing the accident. 27-year-old brother. So that you want to think about who Charlie would be, the 27-year-old brother. So which character has the 27-year-old brother? Gets in trouble for being mean. Loves to read and carries books all the time. Really good at drawing. Prefers to work on his own. Here's a quote. Dear God, thanks for giving me my teacher back. P.S. I'm sorry I got mad at you. Glues Luke's shoes. Again, we got the class clown there. Has a grass counting project. Has a brother with Down syndrome and leukemia. Will loop with everyone for 6th grade. So this is who. So we know that all the kids are going to 6th grade, but who's going with them? Number 38 goes into a coma. Number 39 goofs off in the bathroom. This is at the very beginning of the book. And number 40 is the first to visit Mr. Terupt at the hospital. Most of these are very, very simple and straightforward. If you have any questions, please, please, please let me know. We will go over this in our Hangouts, my homeroom at 10 o'clock. Mr. Cicconi's, I'll see you at 10:30. All right, guys, have fun with this. It's a fun activity, and it's counting as a classwork grade.